Cheers, friends.
Ooh, cheers, friends.
Hey.
Cheers.
What up, you guys? It is another episode of Lounging in Lingerie and ToyBarr. What is the soundboard? Because we definitely need one.
I got it right here.
You said you got us one for this episode. What happened?
I got it. It's just, it's under here, so.
No worries.
Happened was.
Right, because that's what it sounds like. So you guys see who we have brought to the couch. Sir Marvelous himself. Sir Marvelous himself, yo. Just
Thank you so much.
I wish I could give a true rundown of everything you've done in your career. I mean, you touched my body in so many places. I don't even think I can say on camera, but if y'all follow the Patreon, you'll see.
Yes.
But give them a little backstory.
So, thank you so much for having me, first and foremost. I've been telling you guys off camera that you guys make me feel like family, and it is being that more and more. But to give you a little bit of background about who I am, my name is Sir Marvelous. I'm a professional dominant. I'm a pleasure coach, an intimacy coordinator. And basically, that's just a fancy way of saying that I am the perfect person to come to if you are interested in learning about kink or BDSM, because my approach is sensual. It's about showing you that it's not crazy white people shit, or it's not abusive or painful or any of those things. I teach people how to use certain elements of kink and BDSM to increase foreplay, to build arousal, and to really, intensify the orgasms and multiply them at that. So we'll jump into a little bit of that as it goes along.
It's very necessary.
Jump into it, huh?
Yes, it's very necessary. If y'all haven't subscribed to the Patreon, definitely subscribe. I do have clips of our session on there. If you don't know, yes, I've been in the session, and I couldn't let go how I wanted to let go, only because the cameras were there. But it was a powerful experience, and if y'all haven't booked him, I don't know what to tell you. You definitely should book him.
Why you holding your wait? Why you holding yourself back?
It's an experience. It's hard to explain. Like, it's something you just have to be in.
Right.
And I'm a very sensual person. I like things slow, and he takes his time. And he's just not even my man, but the way I can talk about him in a manner of how he had control over my body and the experience that I had with him. And it's something like you would want your man to.
What was he saying in your ear?
Oh God.
You had to look, you had to be there. I'm telling you, it was an experience. It just makes you calm. It just it's hard to explain. It was just a good time to be had. I think
it was a proper worship session. It's very rare that people, especially women, get an opportunity to feel prioritized, to be able to turn their brains off and not have to perform or to worry about if they're doing a good job, because I'm going to be there to remind you you're doing so fucking good.
And damn,
look, he jumping into his boat.
And I ain't even on the table, y'all. I'm telling you, because after a while, even his voice takes you there. It's like a tranquil feeling. I don't even want to put y'all on. I'm just saying the experience. And then after, like, even when I watch him on social media, I'm like, damn, I just wish that was me at that point, kind of situation. But I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Right. I'm
gonna let y'all have it, but you definitely have to book him as it's an experience all in its own.
Thank you so much.
Y'all know our guest, and we're gonna, talk about Marquette. What's been going on with you?
What's been going on with me? I've been on a lifestyle journey with my body. I stopped drinking beer.
What?
Yeah, I stopped drinking beer. It's been like a month and a half. Well, I don't know. The last trip we went on together, the Destiny trip, I haven't drunk beer since. And one of the weirdest things happened. Like last week, me and wifey, I was getting hit, and I buzzed in my mouth, and she was like, "You know what? That's cool." She was like, "Cause it's not acidity, it's not like it used to be."
Hey, real talk.
So the flavor.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you, but I was like, I felt Kevin. I said, "Oh, well, this health kick is Kevin." Maybe I'll go ahead and incorporate more pineapple and eat more yogurt. and stuff like that.
That's all we asked for. And you said your outfit is fit different.
Yeah.
Last time you slouched up
this
couch.
was snug. You know, I was feeling like
that's what's up.
You remember Beverly Hills Cop? Axel Foley.
Yeah.
The Detroit jacket. Yeah, I was feeling like I had the Detroit jacket on and shit.
But see, and it's the little things I always be telling y'all. If y'all go back and look at our last episode we did back in January when we talked about lifestyle goals and how we were going to change some things, and that was something he mentioned, and I stay on their asses because I don't play. Y'all see me all the time. I'm always in the gym. I'm taking care of myself, and I want my team to be successful and be able to thrive with me. I don't want to leave anybody behind. I don't want to have to spend his money because he's in the hospital. Me and his wife out taking a shopping spree because he's in the hospital after we done made these millions. We don't want it to be like
and that's messed up. Y'all are going to shopping spree.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do?
God damn. Lord.
So, even you, Sir Marvelous, you having a mocktail. You're not even drinking. So how long has it been for you?
So it's been 4 months now. I started a journey myself.
See?
Yes, I did. It was supposed to be a 30-day journey of me just, cutting back on a lot of things and saying yes to a lot of other things.
Okay.
So, no longer smoking weed, no longer drinking. I was doing, I was doing semen retention. I was eating better, trying to go to bed on time, wake up early, journaling, things of that nature. The list goes on and on for the things I wanted to incorporate.
You mentioned the semen retention. What is that about?
So, it was the act of not allowing myself to ejaculate. I was still able to experience pleasure.
Okay.
I was still able to edge myself, get myself to the point where I'm about to come, but the whole purpose was to not allow myself to actually ejaculate. And
that's powerful right there.
Yeah, so...
So I do it and I practice it and I try it. I use my cock rings and everything and I try it. The only issue is when I actually get in the act of having sex, it made me bust quick as hell. But it's extreme though.
And that's the purpose of it.
I'm about to say, is that what you're building towards, right?
We want to have.
Well, I don't want to nut quick though.
Yeah. So how often do you? So edging is obviously you're familiar with it, right? It's getting yourself to the point of about to orgasm. But how intentional are you getting yourself to that point? So I recommend, like my clients before their sessions, I go, get yourself 3 to 5 times in a single session. So you sit there, you would masturbate, and you would get yourself to the point where you're about to come damn near 4 or 5 times. And the whole purpose of that is to get familiar with that area of pleasure, that journey of pleasure. And that is going to elongate or help you last longer in bed. I mean, there's still going to be some moments where you're going to be extra sensitive, you're going to bust quick. But for the most part, like practicing it, because it's a muscle.
I like that.
And, it was tough for me to go beyond 30 days. It was very tough. But it was beneficial because I did feel a different boost in energy. I did feel a boost in my libido. I did feel a boost in just like, my spiritual energy as a whole. But it was definitely something I didn't want to keep up for too long.
No, but that's a good way to look at it, though. Just to change your sexual experience and heighten things that that you're used to. So, because sometimes you have to draw back to, like you say, not do for a while to when you go back to doing it, the experience is heightened.
Yes.
So that I like that. I might have to try that.
It's like a variation of fasting. The whole point of fasting is to show that you're in control, but also, to get to a point where, like you said, things tend to mean a little bit more because you know that, like, I'm treating myself and this doesn't have control over me, rather.
I like that. So what else are you saying yes to? You told me a few things you're saying no to.
I definitely wanted to learn how to swim. I love water. I love being in water. And Siphon loves water. She's literally born in water.
And she can swim.
She can swim in the ocean, right?
Damn.
And so I definitely wanted to improve our relationship by adding that to my list. Like, I love going to the beach with her. I love going to the to pool with her. But if I can't touch the bottom, I'm not going beyond that.
I'm with you.
Know what I'm saying?
And I can swim though, so I get it.
So that was something. I've also wanted to learn to dance, get some rhythm in these hips, and also like stretching. That was something else that I wanted. So are you familiar with Wade Bryant?
No, I'm not.
He's one of the stretch coaches. He's very viral, works with all the stars and stuff.
Check him out.
Based in New York City, he travels all over. So I signed up for his classes, and I was going to the gym regularly. I say going because it kind of fell off, but I
Come
get
on,
back.
baby. Yeah,
I've seen him. I think I saw him do something with Exhibit and Busta Rhymes.
No, so it's a lot of things I wanted to say yes to. Like I said, learning to dance, working on my mobility, working on my health, working on just like my mental health as well. So anything that was
very important.
Yes,
very important. That's the most important part.
So anything that I said that I wasn't able to do, I wanted to work towards being able to add that to the list of things I'm capable of.
And this has been a 4-month journey thus far.
Yeah, it's been a 4-month journey.
So have you learned how to swim?
No.
Okay.
No, that's the only thing I didn't actually. I didn't go to the actual class just yet.
So the dancing is down.
Yeah, dancing I'm learning. I got a little bit of rhythm. I'm actually, this is a surprise, but it's not a surprise, but I keep promoting it. I'm working on a solo act. Because me and Cypher, we go to these different events, right? And we have a community that we love called Susia on NYC. And anytime that we're there, it's usually her and our performance. And they're like, welcome, put your hands together for Sir Marvelous and Cypher. Right. One day they're going to be like, with Sir Marvelous. And I'm going to pull out a chair. I'm going to have her sit down. And I'm going to do a whole routine.
I like that.
I'm excited for it.
I like that.
I've always wanted to
change the game with that.
Yeah. I just like the fact that you're improving things even for her. Like, you want to do more things for her outside of yourself. I like that. So,
You ever seen All the Queens Men?
Yes, I have.
All right, I'm one of them. I want to be one of them.
I know that's right. Go ahead with that chair, baby. You see that show?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I've seen that, but I just, something just came to my mind. You extra revealing today. It's because of your guest, huh?
First of all, you ain't about to put me out like that. I didn't tell you how I was doing yet.
We gonna get into fantasies, y'all, because she definitely
First of all,
I'm
doing great.
The brain of the prototype.
And if y'all follow my high chronicles, y'all know how I think. And I just, be jumping off the porch sometimes. But I'm doing great, if that's what you're asking. And outside of everything, y'all know I take my fitness and health journey very seriously. And I'm just so happy that you are on this journey to do better, even if it's just taking one thing out of your diet and changing that one thing.
It's time.
And I like that. And I'm just trying to get on your level because, I'm not ready to give up the weed at all. But, drinking sometimes I think I can take a step back from and just at least try 30 days. 30 days kind of situation.
In Miami, we turned it up.
Definitely.
Definitely turned it up.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be an experience to be had. I'm excited. But I'm looking forward to bigger and better things for myself. I'm building my brand and growing each and every day. And it's been some things. I've been out here trying to, have some sexual experiences and,
What type of sexual experience?
I don't know that.
Why he running this?
Listen, hey, you look.
Right.
You can't give them half a cup. You can't give them half a cup.
So y'all know I be dating and stuff, and you really want me to talk about this? Yeah. So I've been dating, and it's been a situation that has come to me, and I think I brought it to you, but I kind of want your opinion. And guys who I date, y'all know I bring y'all up on this show, but I'm not going to ever say a name. Right. But I'm in a situation right now where I don't know what to do, and I can use some advice for both of you. Okay, so I'm dating this guy. We've been dating for a couple of months right now, and I am big on oral sex. I am definitely big on oral sex. I want it, necessary, has to have. Like, sex is not complete without a kind of situation. And I'm a grown woman.
Yes.
And I've been waxed before, but it's not a thing I prefer to do all the time. Because, again, I'm a woman, so I want hair. At least on the top, not on the bottom. Right. So I do manicure, I keep it clean, I do what I have to do, and I'm very, very self-conscious about my hygiene. So with all that said, I'm dating someone who prefers me to have a ball vagina versus, a landing strip or hair on the top. And we can't come to grips on, like, am I giving up my hair or is he just going to dive in kind of situation? And I'm not in a space where I'm willing to have sex if you're not giving me oral. So what What should I do?
So the first thing I would ask you is it even worth it when he does do it? Is it really good?
Now the sex is really good outside of.
About the head.
We haven't had the head, but the sex is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, the sex is good.
You ain't had the head.
No.
Okay.
I haven't had head. Yeah, the oral sex.
It could be a chance that it could be.
Whoever you are, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Sex without head is like a pencil with no point. It's pointless.
And I agree. So my thing is preference.
Yeah.
So are you in the space to say, you know, you want a girl who has a ball vagina, or do you prefer a woman who has hair, or does it even bother you in that note?
I mean, there are ways to approach things to make them fun as well. So I had an ex who enjoyed being shaved by her partner.
Okay.
So that could be like an intimate experience. I know that shaving isn't for everybody because you don't want razor bumps and stuff. But there are other ways that you could do fun hair removal and make it kind of like kinky and fun and intimate at the same time. Because I don't think that you have a problem with, like you said, getting waxed or anything. But maybe if it was more incentive for you to do it besides just him being willing to give you head, that might be an option. Also, you could try to dig deep into like what is it that bothers him or deters him from wanting to give head with.
I told her the same thing.
He mentioned hygiene. He did mention hygiene, and like I said, I'm very self-conscious about my hygiene. So I'm washing 2-3 times a day. You know, I always make sure I'm clean everywhere. So I don't like to be a person who carries odor.
Yeah.
So if I'm not willing to budge as far as shaving, and he's not willing to budge, you know, when it comes to eating, and the girl needs what she needs, what is?
Honestly, this is gonna be a hard answer to give you, but I would tell you that you might want to leave him kind of where he is, meaning like just as a plaything, because the reality is if you guys are bumping heads on something as simple as oral sex over hair, y'all can't get to the more serious things.
Right, that's how I feel.
You know what I mean? So it might be a right here for right now, like you say, people, or like everybody knows people are here for certain seasons.
Right.
And that just might be what it is. It might just be some good dick, leave it as it is, don't complicate things. But to know that your person is going to devour you and worship your pussy, whether you have hair on it or not,
that's what
that's what you're going to get, and that's what you're going to manifest. So.
Because I love eating pussy.
Hair or no hair, right?
The fact that I can take my tongue and lick and feel, and my tongue is licking and feeling on a clit, and it feels like a small button. And while I'm doing that and putting my fingers in and reaching in and massaging the G spot and the A spot, and
speak that shit.
And look,
and I'm not
speak that shit.
Right.
And to be able to look up and see what it's doing, that's a turn on.
To hear all this.
So even if I'm not like all the way hard, by the time she busts a nut, I'm all the way hard, and she's more accepting to me, so I can jump right in there. It ain't no no friction, no back and forth. I gotta go in a few times or whatever. I can just get right in there, and she's accepting to me.
I'm just laughing because his wife is on the end that y'all don't see,
and she's
smiling.
And I refuse to look at her.
She's like, yes.
Because if I look her way, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not looking over there.
And just say that's not what's happening to me, and it's hurting inside. Like my body is quaking, but at the same time.
But we did talk about that though.
We did.
Last episode, I told you from a guy's point of view, I prefer shave, but I don't have no problem with shaving. I don't have a problem with doing the shaving or whatever because No, I like a landing.
What you say?
No, I'm cool with a landing strip and all that, but for me, I'm gonna be honest with all of y'all, and you can Google this shit. So Marvelous will tell you too. You can Google this shit.
Yes.
No matter how many times you wash it, it does
hold the odor.
It holds a small odor. If you think about it, like when you paint, if you paint in the wrong spot, if you don't wipe it right up with a towel, if you allow it to dry, you got to use acetone to get that paint, or a paint remover to get that paint out. I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is, women or men, when we pee, or whatever, the odor and from that.
I'm an advocate of taking
it's oils.
I'm an advocate of taking showers before sex. I do not like hot and bothered sex. Like, I mean, it could happen, but we're like deep in. Like, we've been together for a long time, and you just know. But when it's like the fresh beginning, no, we're showering before sex. Like, that stuff is important to me. So holding scent and the way I take care of my body and the the vitamins and the probiotics that I take, you're not telling me anything different, you know. And for my 38 years on this planet, only having sex half that time, I've never had a guy complain. And I've had guys who prefer hair, and then I've never had a guy who said he didn't prefer hair but didn't go down there. So it's like...
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like somebody that we shouldn't even be trying to change. You know, if you have a woman, first of all, a woman that looks like you, standing in front of a man, you know what I'm saying, ready to let him enjoy, and you are not willing to worship that pussy the way it deserves to be worshipped. Why you there's certain things that should just be a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a pleaser? Like, he should actually be begging you to shave if that's the case, because he wants to eat your pussy so bad. It don't even sound like it's on that type of energy.
It is not.
It's more like, I'm not doing it cause, not so much like, yo, I need you to shave so that I can see your energy being different. Like, all right, with that enthusiasm, maybe I might be more inclined to.
What if he had some type of pussy eating trauma?
Then again, that's true. That's different. That one might be something that may be forgivable as it relates to him being your partner. The reason that I said that, leaving him here where it is now, is because if you guys are having a hard time coming to a concisive decision here, as it relates to something as simple as this, then the more important stuff won't work. But if you're talking about trauma, this will be an isolated situation, so the important stuff may actually work. Okay. But I would say we shouldn't even be wasting more time on this segment talking about it, because that's a foolish man right now. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
No, and I would take that, because I've been back and forth with this whole scenario, and it's like, I'm not willing to bend, and everybody's like, well, if you want head, well, I mean, I can get head from anybody.
Like I said, if you're not being enthusiastic about it, like, babe, I need you to shave so I can tear that pussy up. I don't think he might not.
Well, what's wrong with him shaving you?
There's not. First of all,
you ain't gonna let him shave you.
I don't think I trust anybody enough to shave me down there without being nicked, pussy lips missing kind of situation. I haven't gotten there yet. But my thing is, I'm not hairy in the pattern of where you have to eat. That's my thing. It's clear. It's a clear lane. Like, the top part is just decoration. Is because I don't want to feel like a little girl. I'm a grown ass woman, so I want a little hair on the top, and I don't see a problem with that. But if you're required, it's not like you're eating the top. It's like almost like a cupcake. You're not eating the paper. So why is that a problem? You're eating.
Who don't eat the paper?
You're like, we're not supposed to eat that?
That's how I think about it. So y'all give me some good points, and I'm gonna have to make that decision. Cause going without what? Head man. Your girl is struggling because everything else is
Can he at least talk to the pussy? I like to open up the legs and just get real close to the pussy and just be like, oh my God.
And he has that voice, like, I always tell him he has this voice that just takes me to another, it's that Barry White voice. Like, he can hum in my pussy, and I wouldn't even put it past myself.
Have you guys tried to negotiate something like that?
We haven't gotten that far yet, but it is a conversation that needs to be had.
Well, he's going to see it after this episode.
Yeah, definitely going to see it after this episode.
So you want him to get on it and be like, you never find.
You better. You better. So, yes, can I get a little bit of that? But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for giving me that little tidbit. I definitely needed that advice. So, yeah.